The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, everyone. This is Jason Wardrop, and I want to welcome you guys to today's webinar. I see we've got tons of people jumping on right now, and we've got several more still coming on. So we're going to give just a minute or two to get started, and then we'll dive right into the training. So before we get started, though, guys, I just want to make sure that everyone can hear me. So if you guys can go ahead and type your name and where you guys are from so I can get to kind of know who's on here, that would be great. So I just want to make sure that all of, like, the technical things are working. So awesome. Teresa, welcome. Max from Phoenix, welcome. Jess from Portland. Brian Morgan from Kansas. Chad from Florida. Amanda from North Carolina. Sam Taylor. Let's see. We got Mike from Boston. Welcome, guys. Cool. We got Megan from, let's see, the Gulf Breeze, Florida. Very cool. Claudette from California. Travis from Miami. Matt from Tampa. We got a lot of Florida people on here today. Tanner, welcome, from San Antonio. Avery from Dallas. Okay, cool, guys. Well, I see there's still tons of you guys jumping on here. And I'm going to be able to start here in just a couple of minutes, but I want to make sure that we've got all of our friends and everyone else who's on here before we get started. So we're just going to give them a minute or two to log on, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, does that sound all right, guys? Okay, cool. So while we're waiting, I just wanted to welcome you guys and tell you that this is something that I am super excited to share with you guys. So kind of like in my experience over the last several years of doing this, I feel like it's only every once in a while that a brand new way of doing business comes along and absolutely changes everything. And that's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. So if you guys are kind of in that position where you're sick of buying expensive leads from Trulia or Zillow, or you're tired of getting low quality leads, then this is specifically for you. Okay, so we're going to show you some cool things, how to leverage social media and the internet to really be able to go and grow your business. All right, but before we get started, guys, let me ask you a question. How many of you guys that are on are already using the Arsenal MKG software? Okay, go ahead and just type yes in the comment box if you guys are already using that. A little while ago, we actually just passed 5,000 active users, and we are growing very rapidly. So I'm just curious, how many of you guys are already actively using the Arsenal MKG software? Okay, cool. Awesome, guys. Looks like we've got several of you already using the software. So anyway, today I'm going to be showing you guys a bunch of really cool things. I'm going to be showing you guys behind the scenes of what I'm currently doing to generate leads and make sales month in and month out. I'm going to be showing you guys how to leverage social media to generate new leads every day, even if you guys have no existing online presence. Okay, so if you guys have never been on social media, that doesn't matter. I'm going to show you one little trick that will turn your online presence into a lead generating machine. And someone before the webinar actually asked me about personalizing those leads so that people can actually know that they're connecting with you as opposed to just some big company. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to capitalize on those leads and do all that today. So it's going to be super fun, guys. I'm super excited, but just a couple of housekeeping notes. I see several more of you guys still jumping on. So welcome to all you guys jumping on still. But as we get started, as you guys can tell, I talk really fast when I get excited. So I recommend taking out a pen and a pad of paper so you guys can go ahead and take notes on the different things that we're covering today. And also shut down Facebook, Skype. Go ahead and turn off your phone. I actually just shut off my phone and put it into airplane mode. And so I recommend you guys putting yours in airplane mode or just shutting it off so we can focus 100% because we've got some important things to cover and I don't want you guys to miss any of it. All right. So anyway, guys, those are most of the main things. And honestly, this is going to be a lot of fun today, but it's going to even be more fun the more that you guys go and interact with me. So a lot of you guys I know have already put in your name, where you guys are from, and I can actually see that question box down there. So as you go ahead and you submit questions and ask different things there, I can actually see those right here in front of me. So I like to get the feedback and I can know that I'm giving you guys exactly what you want. All right. So Elaine, welcome. I see there's a lot of you guys jumping in. Lindy, welcome. Okay, cool, guys. So I'm actually ready to get started. If I think we're at the top of the hour. So if you guys are ready, then go ahead and give me a yes over there in the question box. And as soon as I get 50 yeses, guys, I'm ready to rock and roll. All right, awesome, guys. Well, let's dive into this, okay? So the title of my presentation today is the 53 leads per day webinar. All right, now how many of you guys want to learn some cool new ways of how to generate more leads for your business? Okay, if you guys want to know, you got to let me know in the chat box down there. All right, cool guys. Cool. But honestly, if you think about it, it doesn't really matter if me or someone else is generating a lot of leads for their business. You know, if you think about it, it's like, why should you guys even care, right? So the cooler part is the second part of this presentation. I'm not only going to show you guys behind the scenes of everything that I'm doing, I'm going to show you guys how you can duplicate literally everything that I'm doing and be able to set up your own lead generating machine in a matter of minutes. All right, now how many of you guys are even more interested to learn how to copy literally everything that I'm currently doing for your business? Go ahead and let me know in the comment box. Okay, cool. And Boss Luxury, yes, you said enter here. Yep, that's the exact spot where you want to type in, so I can see that when you type in there. So, okay guys, so I'm going to be showing you guys this whole process today. Okay, so as we're jumping in here, I just want to hit really quick who this webinar is for so you guys can know that you're in the right place over the next hour or so that we're going to be hanging out together. All right, so first and foremost, how many of you guys are business owners? So you've got some type of business, maybe you know you got a brick and mortar or real estate or something like that you're running. Okay, cool guys. I see multiple real estate, sales. Okay, awesome guys. So this social selling system that I'm going to be showing you is to help anyone looking to scale up their business through social media. Okay, so I currently have companies pay me over $25,000 to come in and help scale their companies. Did you know what I do? I do the exact same thing that I'm going to be showing you guys in today's training. Okay, that's literally it. That is it, guys. That is the secret sauce. So after today's training, you will have literally everything that I do with my high-end clients is if you guys pay me 25 grand to learn it. Okay, so if you guys have a business, this is the process I would use to dramatically scale that business. All right, now how many of you guys do not have a business yet? You know, you maybe have nothing right now, or you're a startup, you're just kind of getting the pieces together in place and you're kind of a beginner. Okay, or maybe you guys have never even done anything online, or you know, you're just trying to looking to expand. Okay, cool guys. Awesome, looks like we've got a lot of startup people on here as well and beginners starting out. Cool guys, okay, so for the beginners, this is a good thing, okay? Because I'm gonna show you guys this social selling system so that you're not gonna be successful in 6 months from now or even a year from now. I want you guys to be successful today, okay? So in order to be successful, you have to learn this social selling system I'm gonna be showing you guys today. Okay, and we'll show you guys how to grow your business from scratch in almost no time at all. So if you guys have a business, we're gonna show you guys how to scale it. If you don't have a business, we're gonna show you guys how to start it, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, and here is my promise to you. By the end of this presentation, I promise you guys will know the exact steps you're gonna need to take to grow your business from scratch so you can go through and start generating leads daily. Okay, I promise this presentation will give you the simple blueprint to start, build, and grow your business starting completely from scratch. Okay, so, because I see a lot of you guys are saying, you know, you're brand new or you're starting out or whatever. So this is that process. This is the same exact blueprint that I'm using to sell over $12,000 per month in just one of my businesses. Okay, and our students have used to skyrocket their sales as much as $17,000 in their very first month. And guys, all these people are coming from a variety of different industries. All right, and they all started completely from scratch. And if you guys stay until the end, I've got several special gifts for all of you guys who are in attendance today. You actually can't get these bonuses anywhere else. So this is kind of my special way of saying thank you guys for being on here with us today and just hanging out and learning and diving in with this training. All right. Now, if you guys have been in business for some time now, you guys have probably been on a training or two to learn how to increase your sales and generate more leads, right? And you might be thinking to yourself, you know, like what makes this different? What makes this different from all of the other programs, ebooks, gurus out there who are teaching how to generate leads and make sales online? And to tell you guys the truth, like what makes this different is that I'm actually doing this stuff. Okay, this is how I'm paying my bills each month. This is how I'm paying my mortgage, my phone bill, my electric bill. Okay, and I know that you guys have real expenses. And so I want to provide you guys with a real solution that will help you pay for those expenses. All right, so my goal is to show you guys the exact system to build your business to eventually run 100% on its own, okay? Because we want you guys to become business owners and not victim employees, all right? Now, to kind of give you a little backstory on me, what you need to know about my success path is that I've done some things right along the way, but honestly, I've done a lot of things very, very wrong. So my path over the last 5 years was a very long and expensive journey. Okay, so first and foremost, I've invested over $100,000 into a variety of different marketing experiments to learn how to build a successful business. I've also attempted to launch a handful of failed businesses. And I've now invested over $500,000 to build a simple marketing software solution to eliminate many of the stresses I dealt with when I first started out marketing my business online. Okay, probably where a lot of you guys are right now. So that was the whole goal behind building this software. And I've tried dozens of lead generation strategies that honestly, they just straight up don't work anymore. Okay, they don't work anymore in this new age of technology and social media and this new way of doing things. Okay, so just to give you guys some backstory to like who I am, let's rewind about 5 years ago. So 5 years ago, I just recently graduated from college and I had all these big plans for my future. I actually studied business entrepreneurship at the #2 ranked school in the country. So I was, on top of the world thinking I had it all figured out, right? So about 6 months after graduation, I started up a marketing and an advertising agency to go through and help my clients get more leads and sales for their business. And the funny thing is that, ironically enough, I was doing my best to help them get more clients and more leads for their business, but I was having an extremely hard time drumming up new business for myself. Okay, I had all my focus on my clients' businesses and had no time to go through and market my own business. And the strategies I was using to try and market my own business were failing miserably. Okay, so guys, I like literally like looking back, I tried everything in the book. So I bought a list of leads. I joined networking groups like BNI and went to other networking events. I attended conferences. I tried cold calling. I networked with my family and friends to try to create referrals, to the point that I had literally exhausted my network, exhausted my bank account, and I personally just like was flat out exhausted from all this work. Okay, so obviously along the way, like I had some results, but I felt like I had to work 10 times harder than I wanted to or that I needed to just to see a little success. Okay, now let me ask you guys a question. How many of you guys have tried maybe one or even several of these strategies that I've got listed up right here? Okay, looks like pretty much we've got a lot of people saying yes, all of them. Okay, so and how have they worked out for you? Or which one of these is like worked out the best for you? Okay, I've seen some people have had some success with family and friends, kind of like referrals. And honestly, that was like where I found like I had the most success, is just like, connecting with family and friends. But honestly, most of them don't really work that well. And if you think about it, they take a lot of time and effort and energy of going through and doing this. Okay? So that's when I started to realize, guys, that the most of the old school ways of doing business and generating leads, they just don't work the same way they used to. Okay? I mean, just take a look at cold calling, guys, or even if you buy a list of leads, you instantly run into two problems. First of all, many of the people are on a do not call list, or your phone call is being screened by literally every single person you're calling. Okay, now how many of you guys screen literally every single phone call you get? Or how many of you guys like never even, like if you don't know who the number is, like you guys don't even pick up the phone? Okay, I know I've got a brother that like even if he knows who it is, even if it's his best friend, he still doesn't answer the phone. Okay, and I know I personally never answer the phone unless I know exactly who it is and who's calling. Okay, and if they don't leave a message, I'm literally never going to call that person back. And if they do leave a message, it makes it that much easier to go through and screen their calls and let me know if I even want to talk to them, right? And the guys, all my friends that I know literally function the exact same way. Okay, so just think about it, guys. What do you think the people you're calling are doing if they don't know who you are? If you're just, cold calling or buying a list of leads. Okay. Well, luckily for me, guys, one of these networking meetings finally paid off, but kind of in a different way than I expected. So at this meeting, one of my friends actually introduced me to one of his friends, and he was also an entrepreneur, and he was several years older than me, so he had a lot more experience than I did. And he eventually became my mentor in this space. So he showed me how what I was doing was all completely wrong. And he showed me that I was actually working 10 times harder than I needed to. Okay, so he showed me this new way of how to generate leads and bring in more sales for my business without ever having to cold call, attend networking events, or bug my family and friends ever again. All right. And now, guys, after several years, this new way that I've been telling you about has helped me to where I'm now making $12,163 a month in just one of my businesses. It also has allowed me to be handpicked to work with Neil Patel, who's one of the top bloggers in the world who consults for companies like GM, Microsoft, and eBay. And this new way has allowed me to speak at several live events on these new lead generation and marketing strategies. And I was able to speak there with like several gold medalist Olympic athletes, best-selling authors, professional athletes, and Franklin Covey consultants. And my favorite part is that this new way of generating leads and doing business allowed me to start my own software company called Arsenal MKG. All right. And this new way of generating leads and growing your business is what I'm going to be showing you guys today, okay, on today's training. Right now, how many of you guys would love to have new leads come to your business every single day on a silver platter? Okay, and how many of you guys would like to never even have to make a cold call ever again, or bug your family and friends, or even go through and pay for expensive advertising like billboards and all that stuff? Okay, I'm seeing me, of course. That's me. Yep, Golden Goose. Awesome. Okay, cool, guys. Well, that's what I'm going to be showing you guys all on today's training. All right. So as we jump in here, it's really important to understand the why and how big the opportunity of social media and the internet really is. All right, so what I did, I went and I took a look at the U.S. Department of Commerce of the sales that are actually made online. And they said that in the first quarter of 2016, so from the months of January, February, and March, in the United States alone, there were $92,801 million spent online. Okay, now when I first took a look at that, guys, like that is a huge number. And I honestly couldn't really grasp and put my mind around this. So what I did was I broke it down a bit so that we can kind of like get a better perspective. So that means over $1 billion is spent each day online, or over $700,000 per minute. Okay, so in the last minute, guys, that I've been telling you guys this example, there's been over $700,000 spent online, or honestly enough to buy most people's dream home. Okay, isn't that crazy, guys? That number has increased by $18 billion since this time last year. So I tell everyone I work with is one simple thing. If you're not catching this wave, and if you're not establishing a presence online for your business, you will ultimately be put out of business by those who are. Okay, because you guys will no longer be relevant or visible in the marketplace. And an article in Forbes says that salespeople that use social media as their sales technique outsell 78% of their peers. Okay, and that's, guys, that is true for any market. So if you're in real estate or insurance or whatever your market you're in, it's been proven that you will outsell your peers if you're correctly using social media. And 74% of consumers rely on social media to make a buying decision. So that means out of the $1 billion spent online each day, 74%, or well over $700 million of those purchases, are influenced by social media. Guys, social media is the new age of word of mouth marketing. Okay, except now your word of mouth just spreads a whole lot farther than it used to. Okay, are you guys seeing how big this opportunity is if you literally just get out in front of it? Okay, so if you guys don't already have a pad of paper out, this is the time to get out, because this is what we're going to be covering in today's training. Okay, we're going to be going over the 4 secrets to the social selling system. All right, so secret number 1, I'm going to show you guys the secret trick that boosted my leads by 1,340%, and how you guys can easily knock it off in less than 3 minutes. Okay, now how many of you guys want to learn some cool new lead generation tricks today? Okay, you guys going to learn, you got to let me know in the chat box. Okay, awesome, guys. Okay, so secret number 2, I'm going to show you guys my weird Facebook hack that led to 43 new leads and $1,391 in just 5 days, starting completely from scratch. Okay, and guys, this one right here is awesome. Okay, this has been one of the biggest game changers for my business lately, and I am super excited to share this with you guys. All right, and then secret number 3 is the simple secret to never need to make a cold call again, and how I use this strategy actually to make $12,163 per month. Okay, now how many of you guys want to learn that one right there? How many of you guys would love to never have to make a cold call ever again? Okay, and the truth is, guys, a lot of you guys are probably a lot closer than you might think. All right, and then secret number 4, I'm going to show you guys the simple automation tools to scale your business quickly, and these are the exact tools I use to run my entire business. Okay, because guys, that's the holy grail right there. Once you have these concepts and these strategies down, it's all about automating the whole process. Okay, and then from there, it's game over. Okay, so that's what we're going to be covering in today's training, so let's jump right in here. All right, so secret number 1 is the simple trick that boosted my leads by 1,340%, and how you can easily knock it off in less than 3 minutes. All right. So back when I first started, guys, with my marketing and advertising business, like I was telling you, I was working primarily with dentists. Okay. And as I mentioned earlier, I tried literally everything to market and grow my business. I tried cold calling, buying leads, attending conferences and networking groups. But the truth is, my real hope was I wanted to leverage the internet and be able to grow my business 100% online, just like I'd heard, like, you know, all these like .com businesses and all these people having their businesses take off online. So what I did was I set up this large dental website, just very similar to the one like you're seeing right here. Okay, I wanted to go through and use this to generate new leads for my business. And back during that time, I had the thought, you know, the larger the site, the better. You know, the more pages I have, if I have more pages than everyone else's dental site, then I'll get everyone coming to my website and be able to generate tons of leads and make all the sales I could possibly want. All right. But the truth is, I was getting people to my website. I was actually getting thousands of people a week to my website, but I was hardly generating any leads. Okay. Now, let me ask you guys a question. How many of you guys already have a website right now for your business? Okay. I just want to get a feel for how many people already have some sort of online presence. Maybe it's, you know, through the company you're working with, or maybe you've set up your own little WordPress site. Okay, cool. See, looks like most of you guys already have a website. I say yes, but not working. Okay, and I'm curious, guys, how often are you guys actually generating leads from your website? Okay, because it looks like pretty much everyone does have a website of some sort, but how many of you guys are actually generating leads? Okay, I'm seeing several nots. No. Okay, just open the new one. Never good leads, not really. Okay, guys, looks like some of you guys are getting some results, but it sounds like there's some room for improvement, right? Okay, so it was around this time, guys, that I told my mentor that about this huge problem that I was having. Okay, so I told him, look, I've got an online presence, so I've got a website. I'm getting people to my website, and I've got a fairly decent presence on social media. Okay, but I was still struggling to get new leads for my business. Okay, now I know a lot of you guys already mentioned you guys already have a website, but how many of you guys also have some sort of social media presence? You know, whether it's on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or maybe even Instagram, to go and market and grow your business. Okay, yes and yes, yep. Okay, looks like, yeah, some people have all of them, Facebook, all of the above. Okay, cool, guys. And how many of you guys are kind of in the situation I was back when I first started, where you've got like all these things, you got a website, you're getting people to your website, you've got a social media presence, but you're still struggling to generate leads for your business? Okay, need to convert. Yep, yes, me. Okay, cool, guys. Looks like a lot of you guys are in a kind of a similar situation, which is good. Okay, now my mentor asked me to look at my website to see what was going on. Okay, because he wanted to just take a quick look and see like if he could just like point some stuff out. And what he told me next has honestly been one of the biggest game changers for me and my business. He said, first of all, your branding is completely off. Okay, he said people want to work with people, not some big brands or some faceless company. All right. And if you remember, my website was just kind of like one of those generic dental websites. Kind of like, you know, if you're in real estate or network marketing or whatever, you kind of got those generic, like replicated template sites, right? And I know one of you guys asked me the other day, you know, about how to customize your marketing with your own name on it. So here's how to do that. Okay, so my mentor said, you know, take a look at Nike. Why did Nike take off? Okay, and the reason why they took off, he says they didn't brand the company, but they branded people like Michael Jordan, and now they're branding LeBron James and other top athletes to put a face to the company, right? And he said the same thing goes for an advertising agency like you have, or even a real estate group. I know I saw a lot of people are in real estate that are on right now. Okay, people don't want to work with Remax or Keller Williams. They want to work and connect with you. Okay, and he then said, so if you want to start, having your advertising agency take off, you need to brand yourself on your website, and brand yourself is the top dental marketer out there. Okay, and he said the same thing goes for your dentist you're working with, or if you're a real estate agent or you have some type of e-commerce business or whatever you guys are running. All right, and he said the second thing is, he said it's not just enough to have a website or a blog anymore. He said you need to send these people who don't know who you are and don't know what your business is all about to a landing page and not your main website or your blog. Okay, and at this point this was several years ago, and I was like, what's a landing page? I thought, if I had a website, then I'd be good, right? And so then he went on to tell me, he said a website was all you needed about 10 to 15 years ago. And he said times have changed. He explained that a landing page is a simple page just like the one right here that you're seeing. It has one clear focus and one clear goal. And that whole goal is to capture the visitor's contact information. Okay, but in order to do so, you need to give them something of value in exchange for the contact information. So like for dentists that I was working with, it'd be like free teeth whitening, or for you real estate agents that are on, it have free home evaluation, or like this example right here, here's the guide to generating leads on Instagram. Okay, and then he said, if you look at this page, there are no other distractions. So there's like no other links, blog posts, videos, ads, or anything else. Okay, but everything is kept as clear and concise as possible. Okay, so the idea is, in order to generate a lead, when someone clicks your website, we need to be able to capture their attention quickly and grab their contact information. And I was actually reading this study that was, some of you guys might have heard about this, but the average human attention span now, they say, is actually less than a goldfish. Okay, so a goldfish, I think their attention span is something like 8 seconds, and the human attention span has dropped to 6 seconds now. So that's why we need to go grab someone's attention so quickly. Okay, so anyway, after he kind of told me about this whole concept of branding and landing pages, I thought back to a Tony Robbins quote that I learned a few years earlier. And he said, if you want to achieve success, all you need to do is find a way to model those who have already succeeded. Okay, now if you think about that, I mean, that makes perfect sense, right? And I thought, well, my mentor, he is extremely successful. So I was like, I need to model exactly what he said. So what I did was I set up a personalized website, and I created a landing page for that business. And I modeled this same exact strategy for every one of my dental clients at the time. And by simply sending people to my landing page instead of my main website or my blog, like I was doing, and without getting any more people to my website, I went from generating a dozen or so leads per week to 468 leads my very first week after implementing this simple strategy. Okay, and that was with the same amount of people visiting my website. Okay, I mean, how cool is that, guys? I didn't even need to send more people to my website to generate more leads. All I had to do is make this one simple tweak to go and capture their contact information. Okay, and guys, and I continue to do this using the same exact strategy today for my business and all the businesses that I work with. And with this one strategy alone, I currently am generating several hundreds of leads per day for my business. Okay, and we actually created a cool way to actually tie these two concepts together. So what we do is we tie in the branding and the landing pages for all the business owners that we work with. So we go through and we help them set up their landing page, generate more leads, and then we can actually go through and easily embed their landing page into their Facebook page to not only brand themselves, but also be able to maximize their Facebook page for lead generation. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that in just a couple of minutes. Right? So now, how many of you guys, I want to just ask you guys a few questions. How many of you guys would love to brand yourself to the point that everyone in your area or in your industry knows who you are and you literally just attract new business to you? Okay, and how many of you guys would like to be seen as an expert and authority in your industry? Okay, where people in your area or your industry they like recognize your name and respect you for who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. Wouldn't that be cool, guys? Cool, yeah, I'm seeing a bunch of you guys. So now you guys know the first step to becoming an authority in your industry and turning your personal brand into a lead generating machine. All right? Okay, so let's dive into secret number 2. Secret number 2 is the weird Facebook trick that led to 43 new leads and $1,391 in just 5 days, starting completely from scratch. Okay, let me ask you all a question. I want to see your guys' responses in the chat box below here. Okay, how many of you guys would love to get hundreds or even thousands of people to see literally every single one of your listings without the need of a large advertising budget? Okay, how many of you guys would love to get twice as many listings because you're the only one using the most cutting edge technology in your area? Okay, okay, awesome, cool, guys. So now I'm going to be showing you guys all that right here. Okay, so here's my weird Facebook trick that led to 43 new leads and $1,391 in just 5 days. Right now, I personally love Facebook because I kind of feel like Facebook's the granddaddy of all the social networks. And obviously, like, you know, there was ones before like MySpace and some other stuff, but I feel like they're the anchor to the social world. So if you look at it, you know, they bought Instagram for over $1 billion. They bought WhatsApp, this messaging app, for $19 billion. And with their advertising platform, you can get super detailed, okay? And they tried to buy Snapchat for over $3 billion. And since Snapchat turned them down, they've added many of the Snapchat features to their Instagram platform. So they pretty much have proven that they're here to stay. And they've proven that they've got the money, that they're not going to be absorbed, but they're going to absorb other companies. So that's honestly why I love Facebook so much. But up until now, I learned this cool new Facebook trick that I'm about to show you guys. I was leveraging Facebook for their ad platform, which honestly, it works great, but it's becoming more and more competitive if you're just focusing on the standard Facebook advertising methods alone. Okay, and each month I would start to see my cost per lead go up, and I had to spend more and more money to see the same exact results as I was seeing the month before. Right now, how many of you guys are have already used the Facebook advertising platform before? Okay, I'm just curious to see how many of you guys have a little bit of experience with that. Okay, cool. It looks like a lot of you guys have actually. Okay, and I'm just curious, how's that working for you guys? I want to know, like, is it working well? Or are you guys seeing some results? Okay, got nothing, so it's not. With charity events, mixed emotions. Okay, so it looks like a few guys are getting some decent stuff, but it looks like most of you guys are struggling to some degree. So for those of you guys who are struggling, it's okay, because I've been there before and I know exactly how it feels. But I want to share with you guys what I found to work incredibly well for my business. All right. So a few months ago, I was at a mastermind marketing event with several of my marketing buddies. So it's just kind of like this small group. So if you guys have ever read the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, it's kind of similar to that concept where, you know, several of us marketing guys will get together and kind of throw out different strategies that are working, not working, and all that. So the strange thing is that not one or two, but several of my marketing friends that were saying that Facebook Live was absolutely killing it for them in their business. Okay. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what Facebook Live is, it's kind of Facebook's version of the social network Periscope. Or in other words, it's kind of like FaceTime on steroids. So what you do is you whip out your phone and you hold up to your face or to whatever you're looking at, but instead of just having a conversation with one person, literally all of your friends or followers can jump on Facebook and watch what you're doing. They can like your video, comment on it, and share it. It's honestly really, really cool. Okay, so when I got back from this mastermind event and I heard so many people were having all the success with it, you know, I thought, why not give this an experiment and give this a try and see if it actually works? You know, so I set a goal that I would do a Facebook Live every single day for the next 30 days. And I wanted to go through and track and measure my results and how many new followers, leads, and sales I was getting. Okay. And I want you guys to keep in mind that I did this from a brand new Facebook page with almost no following at all. And so, because I work with a lot of people that are just getting started and they're starting from scratch. So I wanted to see, like, okay, is this really going to work for somebody that's never been on social media before? Okay. And after posting my very first video, I got 848 video views, 6 likes, 2 shares, and 8 comments. Okay, so I thought to myself, you know, this is at least increasing my exposure and getting my message out to more people. So I thought, you know, I better keep going with this. I better keep doing it and seeing what type of results this can create. And after the first 5 days of just doing a quick 5 to 10 minute Facebook Live video every single day, I had generated 43 new hot leads and made $1,391 from just 10 minutes a day and starting completely from scratch. Isn't that awesome, guys? I mean, imagine if within the next 5 days you had 43 new leads interested in what you had to offer, and you didn't need a large following or need to spend like, a ton of money on expensive advertising. I mean, that'd be pretty cool, right? And someone I see 10 minutes, yeah. So like they're very quick videos, just 5 to 10 minutes. They don't need to be very long. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys some ideas of what you can actually do and how to use this. Okay, and so this is just another way to go through and have your marketing, your lead generation be more customized to you and your business. Okay, now since then, guys, I've gone through and I've scaled that much more, and I've generated well over 10 times that amount in leads and brought in 10 times that in sales, but it is working wonders for my business currently. Okay, and after I experimented with my business, I wanted to share it with some of my friends to have them test it out in some of these different markets. So a friend who does skincare started doing facials on Facebook Live every single day, and the sales of her skincare products started going through the roof, right? And a friend who does real estate started going to all the houses they had listed and doing Facebook Live tours of the home. So what she would do was she would also do Facebook Lives of her open houses, and because of Facebook Live, she started to get more people contacting her about checking out the home she had listed. And the cool thing is more people wanted her to sell their homes because of the huge exposure she was getting for the home she had listed. Okay, I mean, just think about it, guys. You can either show one of your listings one at a time, or do a Facebook Live like I did. And on my very first video, I had 848 people watching and seeing literally everything I was doing, starting completely from scratch. Okay, just think about that kind of leverage, guys. And think about if you did that every day with a different home that you had listed. And the cool thing about Facebook, you can easily target the people that live in your area, so the right people are actually seeing your video. Okay, so instead of paying thousands of dollars per month on billboards, direct mail, magazine ads, or buying a list of leads, you can reach even more targeted people for pennies on the dollar with a simple Facebook Live video. Okay, and if you guys have never done a Facebook Live video, or you've never heard of it before, and you're not sure if you guys can go through and figure it out, how many of you guys have ever posted a picture on Instagram? Okay, or how many of you guys have ever posted a picture of something else on your Facebook profile? Okay, pretty much everyone on here, right? And if you can do that, then I promise that you guys have all the skills you'll ever need to do a Facebook Live video. Okay, it's literally just that easy. So after you guys have done shooting your video, it's super easy to reach your ideal target audience by just boosting your post. So like you guys can see this arrow pointing down there. After you make a post on your Facebook page, you can just boost the post, and that's what I did to get 848 video views from a brand new Facebook page with no followers. Okay, I boosted the post spending just $5, and I was able to get nearly 1,000 people watching my very first Facebook Live video from a Facebook page with no following. Okay, now how many of you guys would like to get nearly 1,000 people watching your very first Facebook Live video for just $5? Okay, and look how targeted you guys can get. Facebook has so much data that they know if someone is a recent home buyer, or if they're a new mover, or they're likely to move. Okay, I just want you to take a look at that little box I have checked. It says that there are over 4 million people that are likely to move. Okay, and you can get specific with all your targeting with all that stuff. Okay, I mean, isn't that crazy? Okay, and there's a lot of other detailed like targeting options that you guys can go through and use on Facebook. Okay, because they can actually track like even your movement off of Facebook. If you guys like, if someone is searching for a home on Trulia or Zillow or one of these different sites, Facebook knows that, and so they know that they're likely to move if they're doing research for other homes. Okay, so instead of spending $2,000 a month on a billboard and just hoping to reach your ideal target customer, you can literally just spend $5 a day boosting your Facebook Live videos and reach thousands of targeted people that was going to result in more qualified leads for your business. Okay, and it was interesting because after I started doing these Facebook Lives, I ran across this cool article by Gary Vaynerchuk. And for those of you guys who don't know him, he's one of the top marketing consultants in the world. And he consults several of the Fortune 100 companies. And he was actually talking about Facebook Live specifically for real estate agents. Okay, and he said using Facebook to do live virtual open houses is going to be a monumental move. Okay. He then said, I expect multiple people to email me over the next 24 months to say that they sold a house to someone who has watched on Facebook instead of going to a traditional viewing. Okay, and guys, I'm already seeing this happen, you guys. A lot of realtors are not just using social media to their full advantage. And honestly, a lot of you guys lack the desire to adjust and innovate with the new tools at hand. Okay, you can't be romantic anymore about using the same methods to make a sale based on the industry standard, like buying leads, cold calling, knocking doors, or even doing direct mail. Okay, we're entering into a time where live streaming like Facebook Live and Periscope, all these different platforms, they're becoming the mainstream for the 30 to 45-year-old demographic. Okay, so I challenge you to start experimenting with these platforms to bring value and make the sale. All right, now I've got several other cutting edge marketing strategies that I want to share with you guys, but unfortunately, because of time, I'm only going to be showing you guys that one trick. But I've got several others that I'd love to share with you guys, like how I've used Facebook groups to generate 468 leads in just 5 days. And I actually just used this strategy with a real estate agent friend of mine named Joe, and he was able to get 81 new leads for an open house he was doing in less than a week. Okay, and my Instagram marketing secrets that helped one student grow his following to over 10,000 followers in just 90 days. And then another student was able to get 1,968 likes on a single photo after 5 days of starting his brand new Instagram account. Okay, and guys, these people all started completely from scratch. All right, and on top of that, one of my favorite traffic sources is YouTube. And I've been able to get well over 1 million people to my websites and make thousands and thousands of dollars just from YouTube alone. Okay, and guys, this works great for all types of businesses. So if you have some sort of local business, if you are a real estate agent, then this works amazingly well for generating leads and getting people to your website. Okay, and I'll show you guys how to get access to all these cool traffic trainings here in just a bit. All right. So secret number 3 is the simple secret to never need to make a cold call again, and how I use this strategy to make $12,163 per month. Okay. Now, what if I told you guys I could show you a way that you never had to make a cold call again, or you didn't have to worry about a do not call list or someone screening your phone calls? Okay, how many of you guys would like to be seen as an authority or even as a rock star in your industry? Okay, where people not only answered your phone calls, but they literally look forward to getting a call from you. And they got a little excited because they knew you can really help them solve their problems and help them with what they're looking for. Okay, how many of you guys would like that? Okay, cool, guys. Awesome. So the good thing for you is I'm going to be showing you guys how this can become a reality for you. Okay. So this whole concept came up the other day when Terry, and I think Terry is actually on right now. She asked before this training a question on Facebook. She said, how do you get good quality leads from social media? She said, anyone can collect names, but I want to actually do some business. Okay, now if we look at that, I mean, we probably all feel a little bit like Terry, right? I mean, I know, like, I felt the exact same way in the past. So here's what I do to get good quality leads that will actually turn into money and turn into sales. Okay, so back when I first started out and I was finally generating leads for my landing page, I felt very similar to Terry with her comment. Okay, I felt like I was just collecting names like she was saying, but I wanted to make some money. But by the time I called my leads, they didn't know who was calling or why I was calling. It was almost like I was just making all these cold calls, right? Now, how many of you guys have experienced something like this before? Okay, you're calling these so-called leads, but they have no idea who you are and why you're calling. Okay, yeah, guys. Pretty much everyone on here, right? So I went back to my mentor at this time and I told him about this wall that I hit and I had run into. So when I presented this to my mentor and told him about my problem that I was having, my mentor said, you know, people buy from those people that they know, like, and trust, right? And I was like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. So he said, you need to get them to know who you are, to like you, and trust you before you ever even make a phone call. Okay, and when he said that, I was like, how is that even possible? He said, honestly, he's like, it's actually a lot easier than you might think. He said, what you need to do is first build rapport with them. You need to introduce yourself and tell them how who you are and how you can help them. He then said, The second thing you need to do is provide massive value in advance for them so they can see that you can actually help them solve their problem. Okay, and then once you've gone through and you built rapport and you provided massive value in advance, then and only then can you go for the sale. Okay, and he said this can all be done on complete autopilot through email and text marketing, so you never even have to worry about it. So when he first said this, I was like, I was kind of hesitant, probably like a lot of you guys are right now. And I was like, I don't know if this doesn't really, this sounds too good to be true. I don't know if email marketing still works. I don't know if all this stuff is really gonna work. But I thought back to that Tony Robbins quote and said, model those who are already successful. And I thought, he is very successful, so I better just, take a leap of faith and just trust in him and better try it out, right? So over the next couple of weeks, I tested out this new method and started out very slow at first. So I went through and I generated 208 leads, and I'd gone through and I'd done the exact format that he told me to. I nurtured them through email marketing. I built rapport and led with value in advance, just like my mentor had told me to do. And then finally, I decided it was time to go for the pitch to make some money, right? So I sat down on my computer and I wrote out a simple email inviting people to call or apply for an appointment with me. Okay, and I wrote up this email using this simple email template format right here that my mentor had given to me to use, and just like it was nice because all I had to do was fill in the blanks. It was very specific to me and my services. Okay, and just real quick, guys, if you guys are trying to copy this down and take notes and all this stuff, don't worry. I'm going to show you guys actually how to get this exact template and a whole bunch more of my email marketing templates in just a few minutes. Okay, and I've got several email marketing templates for real estate agents, digital marketers, insurance agents, and a whole bunch more. Okay, and they're just like this that you can literally plug your name and business into it, and they're ready to use in like less than 5 minutes. Okay, so back to my story. So once I finished writing my email, I hit send to all of my contacts. Okay, and keep in mind that all of my contacts at this point, guys, it wasn't tens of thousands, it wasn't even thousands of people. I had just 208 people on my email list. Okay, so if you think about it, that was extremely tiny compared to most marketers. So anyway, I sent the email to all 208 of my contacts, and I waited to see what happened over the next couple of days. And for my tiny list of 208 people, because I had nurtured them just like my mentor had told me, and I had built rapport and led with value in advance, 100% answered my phone calls. And if I happened to miss them, every single one of these people called me back. Okay? And from those phone calls and appointments that I scheduled, it turned into $12,163 in sales for my business. Isn't that awesome, guys? And that is real money that is currently coming in each month for my business from my small list of just 208 contacts. Okay, so imagine what you could do in a very short time, even if you're starting out right now. All right? So what does that mean for you guys now? Okay, I hope you guys are getting the message loud and clear that if you're currently struggling to generate leads for your business, or if you're unable to generate quality leads for your business, then there is a new way to generating high quality leads, and you don't need some large following on social media, and you don't have to spend thousands of dollars per month on expensive advertising. Okay, everything, like, I want you guys to take everything that you've learned before today about generating leads and advertising your business, and I want you guys to put it aside. Okay, because it's 2016, and honestly, many of the concepts and strategies that are like still floating around there these days, they may have worked in 1995 or even 2005, but it's 2016, okay? And times have changed, and you need to adapt, or you're going to quickly fall behind, all right? Okay, let's jump into secret number 4 now. How many of you guys would like to see the simple social marketing automation tools that I use to automate this whole entire process that I've just explained to you? Okay, let me see you say yes in the comment box if you guys wanted me to show you guys how you can save hours of your time and automate this whole entire process. Okay, cool, guys. Awesome. I'm seeing tons of yes. So secret number 4 is the secret social automation tool that I'm currently using to automate the whole process. All right. But first, just as a refresher of the overall process, in order to be successful, we need to do 3 things, right? First, we need to post content daily to social media and do our Facebook Live videos consistently to send people to a landing page instead of our main website or our blog. Then we need to build our email list and start generating leads by capturing their contact information on this landing page, right? And then third, we need to have a follow-up system in place that we can use to close more sales for your business. Okay, and then if we do this over and over again, then we're going to be able to grow our list of subscribers and our list of leads and grow the amount of money we can make each month. All right. But the only thing is, as I was going through and I started to do this and scale it up, the more I did this, the more time it demanded of me. Okay, I knew I needed to be on all the different social networks and keep building landing pages, and it was taking so much time that I was getting completely overwhelmed and my productivity began to drop dramatically. All right. So what I was doing, I was trying to find a way that I could scale myself without me being a part of the business. Okay, I could see massive potential, but I was getting totally overwhelmed. And at the end of the day, it began to be completely draining. Okay, so that's what I'm going to show you guys now. I want to show you guys the best way that I found to automate this whole process. I'm going to show you guys this simple tool that will allow you to build new landing pages, automate your social media and your email and text marketing while spending dramatically less time working in your business. Okay, so once you guys see this simple tool that makes this whole process automated, you're going to be able to see how you can start batching your time. Okay, and instead of working 8 to 10 hours per day, you can just work 4 hours per week and spend the rest of your time doing the things you love, and you can rest assured that the system will take care of all the heavy lifting for you guys. Okay, so now let me just switch my screen over, guys, real quick so I can show you guys how this works, all right? Okay, so let me know if you guys can see the screen right here. I just want to make sure that you guys can see what's going on as I'm showing you this. Okay, cool, awesome. Okay, so let's start with the social side of things first, okay? So remember how we talked about, like, in order to gain traction and like have your following go to this landing page and start being able to generate leads, we need to be leveraging social media. And one way to do it is Facebook Live. And another way to do it is just like having consistent posts where we're also nurturing that person and building a bond and leading with value in advance. So what we did was we created this social automation tool that allows us to post to Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn all at the same time with just one single click. Okay, so let's type in, let's say we're just going to say test message, and let's say that our website is Google. Okay, which obviously you'll make this your landing page right there. And then we could throw that in right here. So that will be our link. And then we come down here. So we've got this test group. We've got this real estate agent page. We can go to LinkedIn and Twitter. We can do all these different pages at the same time. Okay, so then we can go through. We can add an attachment. We can add a picture from our desktop. And then also, let's say we want to schedule this for next Friday at, let's say 10:15 in the morning. Okay, so then we just hit schedule. And then we'll see right here, it pops up all the different posts. So you have like LinkedIn, your Twitter, and your Facebook posts going out next Friday at 10:15 a.m. Okay, so you guys, you can literally spend like 15 or 20 minutes and automate your social media for the next 4 to 6 weeks in advance. And then you don't even have to ever think about this. Okay, and the cool thing is we've also created this library here with like all this pre-existing content. So this, like, if you have ever done like all the social media posts before, you know how time consuming it can be to go through and find new content or create new content to post. So like, for example, let's say you're in the fitness niche. Okay, you can go through and we have all these posts that are already pre-built for you, and you can click here, see what it's going to look like on the different social networks, and then just hit schedule, and then you can choose which groups that you want to post it to. Okay, so it's just as simple as that. All right. Okay, so now that we're going through and we're automating our social media and we're going through and we're posting these out to our followers, what we need to do now is we need to go set up a landing page, right? Because we need to go start generating leads and building our email list. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back over here and we're going to create a new website. Okay, so all we have to do is click right here, and then this pops up over 85 different landing page templates that are all pre-built that you can go in and use. So it's super nice. And like, we've got landing page templates for all different types of businesses. So like, we've got several real estate ones right here. We've got CrossFit. We've got like chiropractic, dental. So anyway, for this example, I'm just going to keep it simple and use this landing page right here. And this is going to kick us into this landing page builder. All right. And so what we're going to do is we'll give this example a real estate agent. Okay. And so let's say we're grabbing contact information for a free home evaluation. So we'll come in here and say free home evaluation. And we'll come over here and we'll say get your free home evaluation. Now obviously you guys can tweak this and set it up however you want, and then we can come and say we want to grab their first name, their email, their phone number, and let's make this look more real estate specific. So let's change this image back here and let's make it like a cool home. I think I've got one on my desktop here. Okay, yep, right there. Perfect. So now I'm just going to go upload the image. Click right there, and boom, just like that, your landing page. And we can go and obviously customize other things, switch out the text and icons. There's a video on the page or images or whatever. We can customize everything. But just to show you guys a quick example of how this all works. So now we've got this page right here, and this is the page that we just barely set up. All right. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to quickly and easily embed this into Facebook. Okay, so this is my Facebook page right here, and I've got this enter to win. And so I actually went through and I embedded my landing page right here into Facebook. Okay, because what I do is people can enter to win and I'll go set up their whole social media, their online presence. So we're going to do that on this real estate page that I've got set up. So we're going to make that be a tab over here. Okay, so what we're going to do, just click on this settings, and we're going to name it, well, let's say free home evaluation. And then see this Facebook page tab right here? We're just going to click on that, and we're going to click on real estate agent. Okay, and we're just going to update website, and literally that quickly, guys, watch this. So we're going to come in here and refresh this, and then right there, boom, we've got free home evaluation. That this is embedded, integrated right in here with Facebook. So now your Facebook page can be turned into a lead generating machine. So you don't even have to like send people away from your Facebook page. You can do all your business directly from your Facebook page. So, you know, this is how you get the landing page, and it's all customized with your brand. You're personalizing these leads and contacts for you. Okay. And so now, last thing that we want to do, remember how we talked about how we want to go and build rapport, and we want to lead with value in advance, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to create some follow-ups. Okay, so when somebody comes over here and they put in their contact information, they are going to become a lead in our system over here. But we want to follow up with them. So maybe right away, we want to come in here and let's say we want to shoot them a text immediately. Okay, so we're going to say, we're going to delay it 0 minutes. So as soon as they put in their contact information, we're going to say welcome. And then we're going to say like, I'll be in touch with you shortly. And obviously you'd probably say a little bit more right there. And then we'll say publish. And so you see this right here. Then we come over here to this email. And let's send that email 1 day later. Okay, and if you think about it, if somebody's entering like for a free home evaluation, they're probably thinking maybe like that they're interested in selling their home. Okay, so maybe what we want to do to lead with value in advance is give them some tips on some different things to consider and think about if they're thinking about selling their home. Okay, so tips for selling your home. Okay, and then we can go through and we can add like a video or a blog post or whatever here, and then we can change up the name, the email subject line, and say like maybe tip number 1, and we're waiting a day, and then we hit publish. Okay, and then you see how this goes, and like the text message sends immediately, then after 1 day the email sent out, and we can go customize this, add images, videos, all that stuff within the email. Okay, so anyway, that is how we go through, and now we're going through and building a bond and building rapport and leading with value in advance, so that now by the time you actually get this person on the phone, they've seen your Facebook page and they've seen your Facebook Live probably, so they've seen you like on video in person. They've gone to your landing pages and opted in, and then they've gotten a text from you, and they've probably even gotten an email from you and saying, hey, check out this video or check out this blog post. Okay, so by the time you get them on the phone, they definitely know who you are. They definitely know that this is not just some like Remax or Keller Williams or Century 21 lead. It's like, it is very specific to you. Okay. Now, I just like, obviously there's a lot more stuff that I can go and show you guys, but because of time, I just want to kind of keep that quick. But let's just jump back over here to just kind of wrap up here. Okay, so a quick recap of everything that we talked about today is I first showed you guys the secret trick that boosted my leads by 1,340%. Okay, and I showed you guys how you can easily knock it off in less than 3 minutes. Okay, and then I showed you guys my weird Facebook hack that led to 43 new leads and $1,391 in just 5 days, starting completely from scratch. And then I showed you guys the simple secret to never need to make a cold call again, and how I use this strategy to make $12,163 per month. And then last but not least, I then showed you guys how to automate this whole process in the simple automation tools that I use to literally run my entire business, guys. Okay, so by now, I hope you guys know that my goal here is not just to show you guys how to make money and how to generate leads on social media, right? Okay, my goal is to show you a proven system, okay, and the tools and the training and everything that I'm currently using to see amazing results in my business so that you can model exactly what I'm doing and see similar results in your business, okay? But let me ask you guys a question. I want to see your guys' response in the chat box below here on this, okay? How would you guys like it if I could show you how to cut out 90% of the learning curve in building your own business online? Okay, and I'm talking about becoming profitable, guys, in a matter of weeks, starting from nothing, and also allow you guys to have the Arsenal MKG software absolutely free for the next 6 months. Okay, is that something you guys be interested in learning a little bit more about? Go ahead and let me know in the chat box below. Okay, awesome. Okay, cool. Well, I always like to make sure that I ask permission first before I assume anything. So thanks for going ahead and let me know if that this was okay. And honestly, guys, if not, then it's no big deal. But if you guys are interested, then go ahead and let me know if it's okay. Okay, cool. So, okay, please keep going. Okay, cool. So I see tons of yeses, and so we'll get into this. So I'd like to introduce you guys to the social selling system. Okay, this is a social media business building training program, and in here we show you guys everything you need to know about building your business and putting all the pieces of the puzzle together. Okay, so you guys don't have to go through the years of frustration, massive investments, the tears, the stress, not knowing and feeling completely alone. All right. So if you guys want to learn how to earn a living around the clock and how to work on the business instead of in it, so you can win back your time and live the lifestyle you deserve and finally be able to own a successful business that is actually making you money in your first 30 days, then this is specifically for you. Okay. So when you invest in the social selling system today, there are several cool things that you're going to get. Okay. And the first thing you're going to get is full access to the pro version of the Arsenal MKG software for free for the next 6 months. Okay, now how many of you guys would like to have the Arsenal MKG software for free for the next 6 months? Okay, cool. And I didn't even have time to show you guys all the cool things that the Arsenal software can do, like the marketing automation, the lead tracking, and a whole bunch of other really cool things. Okay, and I didn't have time to show you guys all of that, but for those of you guys who invest in the social selling system today, you're going to be getting Arsenal MKG, and we're going to upgrade you to our pro account for free for the next 6 months. Okay. So when you guys invest, you guys are going to get this all for free because I know you guys can't be successful without this tool. All right. Now, what our pro members get inside their account is they can create 40 landing pages, have 20,000 leads, 100,000 monthly visitors, unlimited social posts, and a whole bunch more. Okay, but the cooler thing is that when you get your Arsenal MKG account and you have the social automation tools, the landing page builders, and the email and text marketing tools, you'll be able to create landing pages for all of your different products and services. Okay, so you can generate leads for literally everything that you're selling. And then you'll also be able to take those landing pages and automate your posts throughout all of your different social networks. Okay, and you'll be able to have your email and text marketing in place for when a new lead is generated. You'll be able to have that instant follow-up 24/7. Okay, because we all know, guys, that the fortune is in the follow-up, right? But not only are you guys going to be able to do all that, you're also going to be able to get rid of a lot of stuff. Okay, so my goal today is to save you so much money that your investment for the social selling system is completely free. Okay, so these are some of the things you're going to be able to get rid of when you have your Arsenal account. So you can get rid of any of your existing landing page software. Okay, so in fact, one of our biggest competitors charges the same monthly fee that we do, and all they do is landing pages. Okay, so you guys can cancel any of your landing page software you might be using. You can get rid of all of your email autoresponders. Arsenal MKG will run all of your email autoresponders. You can get rid of your text message autoresponders, your social automation tools. You can delete WordPress. You can get rid of your website hosting. You can fire your social media guy, your copywriters, your designers, your programmers, and a whole bunch more. Okay, guys, we recently had a member sign up for Arsenal MKG who said he is now saving over $5,000 per month since he signed up. Okay, are you guys getting this? This will literally transform your business forever because no longer do you have to have several different monthly software subscriptions to manage your social media, your landing page creation, your email marketing, and your text marketing. Okay, you can now do it in one simple place all on your own. All right, so someone once asked me, what does this Arsenal MKG software replace? So if you guys are using Leadpages or Unbounce, you guys can get rid of any of your landing page software. Okay, we do way more than that, but you guys can get rid of all of the landing page software. And if you guys are using email or text marketing communication, you guys can get rid of Infusionsoft, Entreport, HubSpot, Aweber, MailChimp, or ActiveCampaign. Okay, and if you guys look dead center in the middle of the screen right there, if you look at what it costs you for 6 months on HubSpot, that's 14 grand for 6 months on HubSpot. Okay, and it only allows you guys to have 10,000 contacts. And what you're gonna get is you're gonna get the Arsenal software for free for the next 6 months with the ability to have 20,000 contacts. Okay, so guys, I'm literally saving you tens of thousands of dollars. Okay, and if you're using our social marketing automation software, then you'll be able to get rid of Edgar or PostPlanner or Hootsuite or whatever else you might be using. So what you guys are getting for free for the next 6 months is absolutely insane. All right. Some people might be asking, what happens after 6 months? Does the price just suddenly just jump up? And the answer is no, guys. Okay, we're here for you. So in 6 months from now, you'll be able to log into your account and pick what level of membership makes sense for you. Okay, and we have accounts that go down as low as $40 a month and they go up from there. So you can take a look in 6 months from now and say, this is what makes sense for me, and just start at that level. Okay, but you guys don't need to make that decision right now. The only decision you need to make today is, do you want the full Arsenal MKG software for free for the next 6 months? Okay, and if so, then you need to invest in the social selling system. So here's what you're gonna get when you invest in the social selling system today. You're gonna get a 6-month pro account to Arsenal MKG for a total value of $1,194. Okay, you're also gonna get access to the Social Selling System Masterclass, which is a 5-part online training program designed to teach you how to build your profitable online business. Okay, remember guys, you can learn all this stuff yourself and go through the years of pain and frustration it took for me to become successful, or you can just literally fast track your success and skip past the majority of the struggle and get to earning quickly by implementing what's taught in the Social Selling System Masterclass. So for any of you guys who are beginners, this is exactly what you need, okay? And all of these guys, those of you guys who are advanced, this is also exactly what you need because the fundamentals just flat out work, okay? During these 5 core modules, what we go over is we cover how to build your email list, how to do email marketing, how to promote your own products or other people's products to skyrocket your business. Okay, so the way this training works is the first part, I talk about the strategy behind building a community and a hot list of buyers. And the second part of the training, what we do is we jump onto the computer and I showed you guys the step-by-step process to grow your business. So you can literally jump on your computer and do everything right along with me, and it makes it super, super easy. Okay, now some of you guys might be thinking, looking at this and be thinking, I don't have time for this, Jason, and that's totally fine. Okay, what you can do is you can bring your tech guy or your tech girl or an assistant or whoever you might have, and they can go through all the trainings and literally just run everything for you. All right, and if you guys don't have a tech guy or a tech girl, just invite one of your kids to come onto these trainings. Okay, and I will train them to become one of the most profitable employees for your business. Okay, I promise you guys, kids are a lot more native to this stuff and it's a lot easier for them to pick this up. So if you're stressing like you're not sure if you're gonna be able to do this, seriously, get one of your teenagers to jump on this and they'll be able to figure it out in no time. Okay, and the cool thing about this training is that all this training happened in the past. So all these trainings are done and they're archived. So that means this afternoon, if you guys wanna dive in and start learning how to generate leads for your business, you can jump right on that training today and you don't have to wait at all. Okay, so later on this year, we're gonna actually be doing a lot more live trainings, but for now, you can log in from anywhere you want and you can get going right now. Okay, so you're gonna get instant access to the 5 modules of the Social Selling System Masterclass. Now, at the beginning of this presentation, I promised you guys that I was gonna introduce you to some of the amazing members inside of our group who are absolutely crushing it right now. Okay, and now just kind of put this in perspective. These are everyday average people from all over the world having incredible amounts of success. Okay, so if you guys think it's gonna take a long time for you guys to start generating leads and making money, take a look at Pam right here, okay? Pam dove right in and took massive action, okay? And within the first 2 hours of taking action, Pam made 2 sales, bringing in $360, right? And there are more and more of these stories happening every single day. Okay, this is the most surefire way to turn a profit with 0 risk. All right. I mean, can you guys imagine making $360 in sales in just 2 hours like Pam did? Okay. Now, Dallin, he was also a complete newbie when it came to Instagram marketing. All right, but he wanted to go through and grow his business through Instagram, and in just 90 days, he grew his following to well over 10,000 followers and has now become a social influencer. All right. Because of his following, he's able to stay at 5-star resorts throughout the world, and the hotels cover the cost of his room, his food, his spa treatment, and everything else he wants to do. I mean, how cool is that, guys? I mean, have you ever wondered how those bloggers always got to stay at the coolest resorts? Okay, well, now you guys know, because they don't have to pay $1 to be there. And Dallin said, because of the social selling system, I've been able to generate hundreds of leads for my business and become a social influencer in a very short time. Okay, and he's living full time now in Bangkok, Thailand with his wife for the last 6 months. All right, I mean, that's pretty cool, right? And then Rex also hit a home run very early, and in his very first weekend, guys, very first weekend after implementing these strategies, he was able to generate 26 new leads from his Facebook page. So in just 2 days, he brought in 26 new leads, starting completely from scratch. Right now, I need to follow up with Rex and still see how many sales he made, but Rex has absolutely been killing it lately. All right. And for those of you guys who are still working a day job and may be extremely busy, I want to introduce you guys to Susie. Right now, Susie, she already had a very successful career, and honestly, she didn't think she really needed social media. She was making really good money, but she kept hearing all these stories about people that she was working with and other people she knew that were launching their business through the roof with social media. So at the beginning of this year, back in January, she decided to commit herself to learning social media and making things happen. All right. And after a short 60 days, Susie saw over $15,000 in sales for her business. Isn't that awesome, guys? I mean, just think about where you could be in the next 60 days. All right. And I recently sat down with Susie and I got our whole conversation on video where she shows everything that she is doing on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. And I added that into the Social Selling System Masterclass as a special bonus for you. Okay, so literally, if worse comes to worst, just watch that video interview and copy everything she is currently doing to see massive results. Okay, because the methods have been proven and they just flat out work. All right, and here's one last story I just found out a couple weeks ago. So Amy, she jumped on the social selling system like it was probably 2 months ago, and I wanted to follow up with her about 5 weeks in and just kind of see how everything was going and see how her business was running. Okay, I knew from the beginning as soon as she jumped on that she was extremely busy and she had a full-time job and she was planning on working on the social selling system just on weekends and evenings. So when I followed up with her, to my surprise, she was absolutely raving about the social selling system and the Arsenal MKG software. And she said that she has now made over $17,000 in sales in the last 5 weeks just by using the system and the tools. I mean, how cool is that, guys? You can literally be 5 weeks away from a completely different life than you're currently living. Okay, and I'm here to help you guys get there. All right. And I want to stress again, guys, that this works for any type of business. So if you're a real estate agent or a chiropractor or dentist, network marketer, you have an e-commerce store, or if you're a newbie or advanced online marketer, or if you're starting a new business from scratch, this works for all types of business owners, okay? And we teach that inside of the social selling system. Okay, so here's what you're gonna get when you invest in the social selling system today. You're gonna get a 6-month pro account to Arsenal MKG, and you're gonna get the social selling system masterclass for a total value of $4,191. Right? So at this point, guys, what else do you guys need to be successful? Okay, I wanna make sure that you guys have everything you need to be successful. All right, so you've got the software now, and you have the training. What else do you guys need to eliminate any objections and hurdles and eliminate 90% of the learning curve in building your business? What about more traffic, guys? Now, I showed you guys one of my traffic secrets at the beginning, and I think most of you guys thought that was pretty cool, right? But honestly, there are a lot of other cool ways to drive traffic for your company as well. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys access to social traffic secrets that will show you everything that I do to drive traffic to our landing page to generate more leads and more sales for your business. And inside the social traffic secrets, you'll get access to my Facebook ad secrets, my Instagram traffic secrets, my YouTube traffic secrets that have brought me in over 1 million people to my websites and continue to bring me traffic today, and a whole bunch more. Okay, and guys, if you're like me and you're not techie, don't worry, okay, because this training is not techie either. What we do is we break things down in a very simple format with different diagrams and templates, and you can go through the whole training. You guys can model it and launch all of your traffic campaigns. Okay, so that's the social traffic secrets. Okay, so what else do you guys need to be successful? Okay, I want to make sure that you guys have no excuses, that you literally have everything you could possibly need. Okay, so you have the software, you have the training, and now you know how to get traffic going to your websites and your landing pages, right? What else do you guys need to be successful? Now, people always ask me, Jason, I have people following me on social media now and they're becoming leads, but I don't know what to send to these people. So what I'm gonna be doing is giving you guys the invisible selling scripts, so you will know exactly how to communicate with all your new leads and customers to drive more sales for your business, all right? Now, people always ask me, why do you call it the invisible selling scripts? And the truth is, people hate to be sold, but they love to buy. So these scripts that we put together for you, just like the one that you guys saw a little bit earlier, that template that's just like in that simple fill-in-the-blank format, what you have to do is just use those, and once your new leads and potential customers receive the emails or texts from you, it's not going to be feeling salesy at all, okay? Because that's why they're called the invisible selling scripts, because they're written in such a way the whole sales process, it almost seems non-existent, okay? Which in turn, it generates even more sales and brings in more revenue for your business. So we have several different scripts as part of the invisible selling scripts that are all that same easy to use fill-in-the-blank format, so you guys can get up and running as soon as possible. So the goal of the first set of scripts is all about building a bond and a rapport with your new leads to warm them up and to get them to not only know who you are, but to like you and then trust you enough to buy from you, okay? Then you'll see how you can sell more with our storytelling scripts, okay? And you guys can sell 10 times more just by telling stories, all right? And as part of the storytelling scripts, I'm gonna actually show you guys and give you guys that exact email that I sent that resulted in over $12,000 from just one email to my tiny email list, all right? And then you also get our urgency script, because it's been proven time and time again that the main thing that get people to take action is urgency and scarcity, all right? So you guys are gonna get all of that plus a whole bunch more with our invisible selling scripts training and templates. So all the scripts that we use inside our business, you guys are gonna get, all right? So that's the invisible selling scripts. Okay, so here's a quick recap of what you're gonna get when you invest in the social selling system today. You're gonna get the Arsenal MKG software for free for the next 6 months. You're gonna get the social selling system masterclass, the social traffic secrets, and the visible selling scripts for a total value of $8,185. All right. Now, what else do you guys need to be successful? Okay, you have the training, you have the software. You're able to get traffic to your sites, and you have the email scripts, and you know how to communicate with your people and follow up with them. Okay, but there's still one more thing that I know you will need to be successful, and that is the quick start landing page templates. All right. So I showed you guys the importance of creating and using landing pages to generate more leads, right? So sometimes it's difficult still to know, how to set up your landing page and if it's set up the right way and if you're doing all the right things. So the last thing I want to throw in for you guys to help you start generating leads as soon as possible is our quick start landing page templates. Okay, so if you're a real estate agent or you have an e-commerce store or you're selling digital products or whatever type of business you're in, we have all these pre-built landing page templates that are already done for you to help you start generating leads fast. Okay, so you'll now have no wonder of how to create your landing pages or to generate leads. But these are all literally plug and play templates that are just waiting for you to use. Okay, and we showed you guys how you guys can easily embed all these right into your Facebook page. All right, and now you will finally have everything you need to finally have a successful business. All right, so here's a quick recap of what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the Arsenal MKG software for free for the next 6 months. You're gonna get the Social Selling System Masterclass, the Social Traffic Secrets, the Invisible Selling Scripts, and the Quick Start landing page templates for a total value of $9,176. Okay, now obviously guys, I'm not gonna be charging you guys $9,176 today, although we could, and I know that it would be worth it. Okay, but let me ask you guys all a question. If we did charge you $9,176 for the Social Selling System today, and you invested that today, and if all this did was allow you to make an extra $9,000 or more from a single email, would it be worth it? Okay, I just showed you guys that with this exact process, I was able to make over $12,000 from a single email. So if you're able to model exactly what I did, let's just say you even made half of what I made. Okay, so $6,000 from a single email. Would it be worth the $9,000 investment? Of course it would be, right? Because now you have the tools and you know the system that will be able to consistently bring in the money month in and month out for your business. Okay, or if all this did was save you years and thousands of dollars of trial and error, would it be worth it for this small investment? Guys, time is our most valuable resource and is the only thing that we can never get back. Okay, I know I would easily pay $9,000 to ensure my success today as opposed to 3 to 4 to even 5 years from now. All right? Or if all this did was give you the ability to cancel all of the monthly tools you're currently using to glue together your business online, would it be worth it? Of course it would be, right? I mean, I showed you guys before that we had one customer who is now saving over $5,000 per month just by switching over to the Arsenal MKG software. Okay, and you guys are getting that plus the training and everything else. All right, so basically when I was pricing this, I had two different choices. The first option was to go as cheap as possible and try to sell as many as possible, which honestly, it wouldn't really incentivize me to stack the value for you guys. All right, and so we decided to go with the second option, which obviously requires a little bit higher investment on your side. But the cool thing is that in exchange for that, I can devote more resources and time to help guarantee your guys' success. Okay, does that make sense, guys? All right, so now I've got a question for you guys, and this one is important. I want you guys to actually write this one down on your pad of paper. Okay, what do you guys think that one buyer lead would be worth to you in your business right now? Okay, just one buyer lead. Do you think that one buyer lead would make you $5,000 in commissions or maybe $10,000 or more? Think about it, guys. How much you make from just one buyer lead in your business? Okay, now after you guys have that number, like maybe it's $10,000, let's say. Now my next question is, how much would you pay to get endless buyer leads for your business? Right? And currently, like I mentioned earlier, there are companies paying me over $25,000 to consult them on how to generate leads and sell their products through social media. And guys, they pay me $25,000 because these companies understand what the real value of a qualified lead is worth to their business. So at this point, the $25,000 isn't a cost anymore, but it's an investment to generate an endless flow of qualified leads for their business. So pretty much everything that I do when I'm consulting these high-end clients, you guys will have this exact blueprint I use with them when you invest in the social selling system today. All right, so you guys can see why this is a screaming good deal at $4,000, right? And actually in the very near future, we're gonna be releasing to this general public and raising the price to $1,997. But because you guys are here on this webinar today, because you guys are special, and because honestly, I just want you guys to be successful. I want you guys to be able to serve your audience at the highest level. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be doing something incredible for you guys. What we're gonna do is give you guys access to everything that we talked about today for just one single payment of $997. Okay, but I need to put this in perspective for you guys. All right, if you guys were to go to arsenalmkg.com right now and get the complete Arsenal MKG software, which you guys are getting for free for a full 6 months when you invest today, it's going to cost you guys $199 per month. Okay, and that's not counting all of the other stuff I'm going to be giving you guys as well. All right, so basically now you've got two choices. Okay, option one, you can do nothing and not take this leap of faith, which obviously, guys, yeah, this option is 100% risk-free, but honestly, you'll never gain anything in return. Okay, or the second option is to just pony up this tiny investment compared to all of the value you'll get in return, and just give it a shot. Okay, just see if this will work for you. And if it doesn't, the cool thing is that I've got a philosophy here in our company that if I can't help you make money, then I don't deserve yours. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. We believe in our system so much that we want to put our money where our mouth is, and we've put in place guarantees. So that means that you guys can sign up today, and if for any reason you don't like it, I don't care if it's 29 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes from now. Okay, just let me know, and we'll give you your money back. Okay, no questions, no strings attached. You guys can just log in and into the members area and cancel. It's just that simple. Okay, but you know what? I don't want you guys to make that decision today. Okay, the only decision you got to make today is, do you think this is going to work for you? Okay, and if you think it is, then just go get your account and just go test it out. Okay, just try it out, guys. Just spend the next 30 days seeing if this is going to work for you and how many sales you can make. I mean, that sounds pretty fair, doesn't it? That is literally how confident we are with this system and how confident we are in your ability to replicate what we perfected over the past several years. Okay, so guys, there's no excuses not to get started right now. If you just trust this system, you'll see that it works. This is the tool that will put you in business for the rest of your life. All right. So the real question is, guys, is it worth a few minutes of your time to just check this out? Okay, even if it does half of what I've claimed on today's training, it will pay for itself as soon as you start building your list of loyal customers, just like I showed you guys today. Okay. So here's a quick recap of everything that you're going to get when you invest in the social selling system today. You're going to get the Arsenal MKG software absolutely free for the next 6 months. You're going to get the social selling system masterclass, the social traffic secrets, the invisible selling scripts, and the quick start templates for a total value of $9,176. And one last thing, guys, for those of you guys who've been on since the very beginning, we have pretty much maxed out today. So we have got tons of people. So we've got about 10 times the amount of people on here than we can hold on to this bonus. But for the first 50 people and the first 50 people only, I want to give this fast action bonus for you guys. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do something really, really cool, because I love rewarding action takers. Okay, I'm the person that just jumps on an opportunity when I see it, and I want to reward those of you guys who are as well. So what we're going to do for the first 50 people, and if you guys know you're one of these people right now, I would be opening up another browser window right now and be getting started, okay? Because these are going to be going fast. All right, so now I told you guys before that our pro members get 40 landing pages, 20,000 leads, 100,000 monthly visitors, unlimited social posts, and a whole bunch more. All right, now what I'm going to do is for the first 50 people to get started today, we're going to do something super cool. So I'm not just going to double the number of landing pages you can have in your account, but I'm going to give you guys unlimited landing pages. Okay, so you guys can create 50 or 100 or 500. We're not even going to count them. Okay, and for the first 50 people only, we're not going to just double the number of leads you can have in your system, but you can have up to 50,000 leads. All right, and we're also not just going to double your traffic, but we're going to give you guys unlimited traffic. So that means even if you guys send 1 million visitors a day to your landing pages, we're not going to charge you anything more. All right, and if you guys did that with a typical web hosting service, they're going to be charging you guys like 10 to 20 grand a month. All right, so I'm going to actually eat those costs for you guys if you have one of these unlimited accounts. But like I said, guys, we're only going to do this for the first 50 people. All right, and you'll also have access to my priority support, guys. So at any time, it doesn't matter when it is, they'll be there to help support you guys. Okay, and a lot of times, honestly, they just log into your Arsenal account and they're just going to set everything up for you. Okay, and the total value, guys, on this, honestly, like, you can't even really put a price on this, okay? So it's literally priceless. So that's what we're going to do, and that's why we can't do it for everyone. So I won't do this for everyone, but I'm just going to do it for the first 50 people that get started today, and that is the bonus to push you guys over the edge. All right, and actually I want to add one more thing for just the first 50 people. So I hope you guys are already over on the checkout page, already typed in yoursocialsystem.com, because as soon as I show this to you, these first 50 slots are going to be snatched up fast. Right, so for the first 50 of you guys who are taking action right now, I'll also lengthen the time of your Arsenal MKG membership. So instead of being able to use the Arsenal MKG software absolutely free for the next 6 months, you'll be able to use the Arsenal software absolutely free for a full year. Okay, how cool is that, guys? Does that get you guys excited? Okay, awesome. Awesome. I'm already seeing several of these sales coming in. So I know a lot of you guys already understand the opportunity I literally just handed to you guys. Okay, so if you guys are ready right now, now is the time to go up and open up another browser to get started. All right, so open up Chrome or Firefox or Safari or whatever you guys like to use, and up at the top, you're going to type in yoursocialsystem.com. You guys can see the URL right up there at the top, and so at the top of your page. And what you're going to do there is it's first going to ask you for your account details. So you'll type in your name, your email address, and all that stuff. Then right below it, you guys will see where you can put in your credit card. And what's going to happen is it's going to bill you one time $997. It will upgrade your account to the pro level. It will push out your billing for an entire 12 months if you guys are one of the first 50. And it will give you access to everything that we talked about today. Okay, so it's going to give you access to the social marketing automation software, the landing page builder, the email marketing, the text marketing, and all the other bonuses that we've talked about today. Okay, so if you know you're in, then you guys know that you need these bonuses, okay? You know you need this upgrade. You know you guys want it. So all you need to do is go right now, open up a new window, and go to yoursocialsystem.com, okay? And you will see the screen right here when you jump over there, and once you go and get started, it will unlock all of these bonuses for you guys, okay? Now, if you guys are taking a look at this and you're thinking to yourself, man, you know, Jason, I really want this, but I don't have $997 to invest today. Well, what I did specifically for you is I set up a payment plan so that you can still make this work for you. Okay, so instead of paying $997 today, you will just be billed one time $597 today, and then you will be billed just one more time $597 next month. Okay, and I set this up because I remember back a couple years ago when I was in a situation where I really wanted something on one of these trains like this, and I didn't have the full payment amount, and so they set up a payment plan, and that was really helpful for me. And so I hope this is helpful for some of you guys. All right. Now, I know we've had a lot of questions coming in, and I've seen tons of these come in the Q&A box right here. And I've had my moderators send them to me throughout the presentation. So I'm going to get to them and start answering them here in just a second. But guys, I need to reiterate first, though, that the first 50 bonus does expire. Okay, this is a 100% risk-free offer, but the bonuses do expire. So I encourage you guys, take us up on this risk-free offer now, okay? So you guys don't miss out on all the bonuses. So go type it, open up a new browser window, head over to yoursocialsystem.com. You guys can see the link right there in the middle of the screen. Just type that in, and so you can join us in building your business. All right, so one last recap of what you guys are gonna get when you invest in the social selling system today is you guys are gonna get the Arsenal MKG software, and you're going to be upgraded to the pro account. You're going to get the social selling system masterclass, the social traffic secrets, the invisible selling scripts, the quick start templates, and now you are obviously backed by 100% money back guarantee. And for those first 50 people that are taking action right now, you guys are going to get you're going to get the bonus 6 months added on to your Arsenal MKG software, plus all the cool upgrades. So now you're going to be able to have unlimited landing pages, 50,000 contacts, unlimited traffic, unlimited social posts, and you're going to get a bonus free 6 months for a total of 12 months on the Arsenal MKG software. Okay, and the total of today's offer, total value, is well over $11,767. Okay, and you guys can get started for just one single payment of $997 when you go to yoursocialsystem.com. Okay, so cool, guys. So I'm still seeing several sales coming in. So if you guys want these bonuses, you guys got to act fast, because I don't know how long these 50 spots are going to stay available. Okay, so if you guys got a question, I wouldn't let that question keep you guys from getting everything you need. Okay, I'm going to be going on for the next several minutes. Look, if you look at the timer, we've got like 27 minutes left that I'm going to go through and spend answering all these questions. But believe me, guys, you don't want to have a question keep you guys from getting started and getting all these bonuses today. Okay, I tell people all the time, we have over 5,000 active members inside of Arsenal MKG. Okay, so it's not a question of are you going to use Arsenal to help you grow your business, but it's really a matter of when. Okay, so you guys could sign up in 6 months or a year from now and get started on your journey then. But if you do that, then what you do is you miss out on all of these other bonuses that we have for you right now. Okay, so once again, guys, it's not a matter of if you're going to use Arsenal MKG, it's a matter of when, and you might as well do it right now because this offer will not be here tomorrow, so you've got to take action. Okay, and also, guys, as you guys are signing up, and if you guys have any questions, you can see the email for support down here at the bottom right of your screen. So that is support@arsenalmkg.com. So that is directly to our support team, and they are standing by right now. So if you guys have questions like, I'm stuck, or if you're not sure if you're in the top 50, then just email support and they are there to help you guys out. Okay, and we've been told in the past that we've got one of the best customer supports out there. And so, they're super friendly, super helpful. So they're to help you out with everything that you guys need. All right. Okay, guys. Well, honestly, guys, I can't stress this enough. This is the time to go through and take action. We're going to get to questions here in just a minute. But I can't stress enough, guys, that this is the tool that will literally put you in business for the rest of your life. Okay. And I don't want you guys coming to me in 6 months from now and saying, hey, Jason, I should have started 6 months ago. Okay. Now is the time. And don't wait to put off your success and your progress for some reason that just doesn't make any sense. Okay. Now is the time to get started, guys. So go open up a new browser window, type in yoursocialsystem.com and get started right away. Okay. So now, I'm seeing tons of questions coming in, so let me just jump into this. Okay, so they're just posting these to my screen real quick. Okay, I'm gonna see a lot of these questions coming. Startup page. What if you don't have any of those? Okay, I think those were a little bit earlier. Love to, but maybe a tiny. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Okay, monthly option or only one-time fee. Yeah, it's so. It looks like Brian says a monthly option or only a one-time fee. So, the $997, guys, is just a one-time thing, and then if you do the payment plan, it's $597, and the next time or next month it'll pay you. It'll ask for $597. And then from there, it'll stop. So it's just those two payments. So if you're like, I see you saying like, why is it monthly? That's the only reason why is because it's this month and then next month, and then from there it'll stop. So that's it on the payment plan. So obviously, like $597 times 2, it's a little bit more than the $997, but that's how we've got to set it up for the payment plan. Okay, so I hope that helps, Brian. So yeah. Someone else, yeah, Brian saying monthly option, one-time fee. So if 6 months are free, what's the $997 for? So Megan, okay, so Megan, the $997 is for like all these bonuses for the social selling system master classes, the training, the templates, all these scripts, all that stuff. And then just as an added bonus, we're throwing in 6 months to the Arsenal MKG software. Okay, so basically, like we said, if you go to our homepage right now, it's going to cost you $199 a month if you guys were just to go and use the software alone. So that's what we're doing. We're throwing that in just completely free for you guys when you get this social selling system package. Okay. So how much after 6 months? So, okay, Bernie, great question. So Bernie says, how much after 6 months? So if you're one of these first 50 people, which I don't know how many people are still have still checked out. I've seen tons of sales coming through, but I can't count them all right now. But after 6 months, we have plans starting as low as $39 for kind of like that starter package. But that's very limited. So like a lot of the stuff that you saw us doing, that is not included in the starter package. So like that pro account opens up the whole system so that you can go and do that. So like after 6 months, you guys can just go and make that decision of like, okay, do you want to stick with the pro account? Do you want to stick with starter or one of the other plans. Okay, Nancy. Yeah, so Nancy says confirm this is $997 for 12 months. And then, okay, yeah, so it's $997, and that'll get you for the whole 12 months if you're one of those first 50. And then it's the way it's set up, just kind of like how our billing is. It says it's on an annual thing where every year it will, but that's not how it works. It's just going to bill you a one-time $997, and then we take you off that, like we remove you from that plan. Okay, so it's not going to be a year from now. It's not going to bill you another $1,000. Okay, it's just going to be a one-time $1,000 that sets you up, and then after that year is up, if you're one of those first 50, then you can choose like what monthly plan if you're going to jump on one of those. Okay, so okay, awesome, Megan. Looks like you just signed up. How will we know if we are one of the first 50? So pro DDY. I just have the email address, so I don't have everyone's name. I wish I had everyone's name, but so how will we know if we're one of the first 50? We'll email you guys and we'll let you know if you're one of the first 50. So, or you guys can email support and ask you if you guys are one of the first 50. And so, like I said, guys, things are kind of crazy right now. So I've seen tons of sales already coming in, and some of you guys are just saying like, just signed up and I'm ready to go. And so I'm excited to get working with you guys, but I don't know if we've already hit that 50 number. Okay, actually, one of our support team members right here is giving me the thumbs up. So it looks like we're still good, guys. So I have no idea, like I said, if we're 1 away or 5 away, but I'm sure we're going to be sold out soon. So if you guys are like waiting on the line for your questions to still be answered, I would just jump in and get started, okay? Because like I said, like whether we answer your question right here, right now, or you email support, or we have the Facebook group, there's so many ways of you to get support and get help. So I wouldn't worry about that keeping you guys from getting started. Okay. So anyway, I'm just seeing, let's see what other questions here. Okay, someone's saying who hosts the pages. Okay, so actually Arsenal does host all the pages, which is awesome. So if you guys have a web hosting service right now, then you guys can just go ahead and cancel that monthly subscription. So that's the nice thing, guys. Like, a lot of you guys are asking about the Arsenal MKG software and how much it is after 6 months or a year or whatever. And the nice thing is like all these tools, like if you guys were to break it down, you would have to be paying for a landing page software, a website software, hosting, email marketing, text marketing, what else? And sometimes like even a CRM. And so like that's all consolidated into one software. Okay, so that simplifies it a lot more for you guys. So even if you guys, like after that first year and you are paying that monthly payment, still like it's a lot less expensive than anything else out there, because what you have to do, if some of you guys probably already know this, but you have to piece together like 4 to 5 different softwares, have 4 to 5 different monthly subscriptions. And even though they might be $40 to $50, after you have like 5 of those, that adds up to $200-$300 like pretty quick. So anyway, hopefully that was helpful. Okay, Aaron's asking who owns the data. Okay, so guys, the data in your account or like your contacts and your leads, that's all 100% yours. Okay, we don't legally or ethically touch or look at your data. In my opinion, that's all 100% your information. That's like your property. Like that's like almost like if you have land and like I don't want to be trespassing in your front or backyard. That's just kind of annoying. But I actually know that there's one network out there who will actually go ahead and email your customers and they try to sell them things, which honestly I think is kind of screwed up, and I don't agree with that. So we don't do that. Okay, but yeah, you own all of your data and that's yours and yours only. Okay, so let me take a look here. Got about 18 minutes, guys. So just, keep posting your questions if you have them, and we'll get them as soon as possible. Okay, someone's saying, do I need WordPress now? Okay, so in the past, you could go through, and if you guys have been doing this, you could build landing pages through WordPress with their plugins and all that stuff. But honestly, WordPress is a blogging platform. So, but people built plugins to go and try to integrate and embed landing pages in there, and it's kind of gotten like messy and confusing, and honestly, it's a bit of a headache now. So if you guys are blogging and you guys are big time bloggers, I would say keep WordPress And for everything else, use Arsenal MKG, because we're not necessarily a blogging platform, but we can, create your website, create your landing page. You can go customize that, personalize it to you, and you could do all that. So if you guys don't do blogging, you guys can go ahead and delete WordPress. And if you guys are blogging, then keep your blog there and just do everything else inside of Arsenal. Okay, and we've got some cool ways that you can actually set up on your blog to capture leads and generate leads from your blog using the Arsenal platform. Okay, and it's all like seamless and integrated. All right. Okay, so hope that helps. Thomas says, do I need an autoresponder? Okay, so if you do have an autoresponder, then you guys currently are using, you love it, then we could probably bring it in and integrate it. But honestly, for me, Arsenal MKG has a full autoresponder of email and text marketing built into the software. Okay, and that's just to make it easier on you guys so you don't have to pay for multiple accounts like we were talking about earlier. Okay, so that's what I use. I just use our own email autoresponder, and honestly, it works amazing. Like, I haven't had any problems with it. Anyway, so okay, awesome. So I hope that helps there. Okay, let me see. Okay, Dawn, Jason, will your software replace my current website? Let me see. CRM, email, and a text strip system. Yes, it will, Dawn. So it'll take care of all that. Okay, so it like we were talking about, it has your websites you can build, like your own personalized homepage website. You can build all these different landing pages, and there's tons of templates that you can get specific to your business. It has a CRM, so you can go track all of your leads. I mean, there's a lot of the Arsenal MKG software that I actually didn't have time to demo today, because already we're like probably an hour and a half, and I don't even know what time it is right now, but we're probably already 90 minutes into this, so I just wanted to save time. We have CRM, email, text marketing drip systems, has email and text marketing broadcasts. So like you can just do an email blast to all of your contacts, and you can tag and categorize your contacts to say, like, these ones are specific to Facebook or LinkedIn, or they like this product or that product. So like you get pretty specific with all that. Okay. Okay, and someone asked something kind of similar there. Like, they say they already have a website. Do they still need Arsenal? And so, yeah, like we were kind of explaining a little bit earlier. Like, if you have a website, that's great. But honestly, a website these days is not really set up to go through and generate leads like to your full potential. So if you guys are sending like traffic, if you're like doing Facebook ads and all that stuff and send it to your main website, it's probably not converting that well, because you need to send it to a landing page. So the nice thing is like, if you guys have your website set up of like yourname.com or yourbusiness.com, you can still use that same URL and have it so it's like yourname.com, and that's going to your main website. And then what we do is set up what's called a subdomain. And so then on one of the landing pages, it can be like product1.yourname.com, product2.yourname.com. So the cool thing is you don't have to go buy another domain. You can just use literally that same domain that you're using on a WordPress site or your Wix page, or through your, like, let's say Remax, Keller Williams, or like whatever company that you're working with. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Alan, let me, I'll email you after this. Okay. Because I think that question is more specific to you. I think you're the only one that's asked that so far. Okay. Yeah, Alan, I'll reach out to you. I'll shoot you an email. Is that all right? Okay, so let me just see right here. Do I need an autoresponder? So this kind of goes with, I think, the question who was, I think Don asked a little bit earlier, is this going to replace all those different things? So yeah, you guys, like, if you do have an autoresponder, that's cool. But like, and I think we actually already hit that one, right? I think we already covered that. So like I said, you don't need an autoresponder because Arsenal MKG already has an autoresponder, has all that drip marketing sequence set up. Okay, do you offer support if we get stuck? Great question, guys. So yes, we have an amazing support team, like I was saying. So if you guys, get stuck, then normally our support team responds extremely fast, and honestly, they're generally pretty good even on weekends. So like a lot of times, I mean, I don't expect them to be on top of things 100% Saturday on Sunday, just because like a lot of times people take that off, like normal work schedule. But a lot of times, like people, like our customers will reach out to me like, man, your support team's awesome. Saturday, Sunday, they were like reaching out to me like every single day of the week, holidays. And so we've got awesome support team. They're super friendly. They're here to help. So like I said, down at the bottom, if you email support@arsenalmkg.com, then yeah, that's a place where we can go and set that up. So anyway, hope that was helpful. Okay, I'm getting another. Am I one of the top 50? Okay, so guys, I don't know at this point, but regardless of whether you're in the top 50 or not, you need to get started. Okay, now is the time to go to Arsenal or go to yoursocialsystem.com and get started. Okay, so head over there right now and get started as soon as possible. I mean, I don't know if you're one of the top 50, but like for your sake, I hope you are. All right. Okay, do my website say Arsenal MKG in the URL? So once again, I think we hit this a little bit, but I'll hit this again real quick. It's like we were saying, by default, your URL when you like create these landing pages and websites on Arsenal MKG, it's going to say like sites.arsenalmkg.com/ like your name or your business or whatever. But honestly, it's really simple and easy to set up something that we call a custom domain. So you can buy your own, like, jasonwardrop.com or yourbusiness.com, or even if you already have a domain for your website, you can customize that and personalize that to your landing page. And so it's like a lot prettier than like, sites.arsenalmkg.com / some like a long number or something like that. And then from there, honestly, nobody even needs to know that Arsenal MKG even exists. Like it's all totally hidden behind the scenes, okay? All right, let's see here. See a few more. Okay, cool, guys. We got about 11 minutes left. So, if you guys do have another question, just let me know. I'm seeing. Are the pages mobile responsive? Okay, so for those of you guys who don't know what that means, mobile responsive means that when you pull the website up on a mobile device or a tablet, they're going to reformat, so they're still going to look good across all your devices. And yes, all of our pages are mobile responsive. Okay, so there's actually a feature within our website builder that allows you to preview what it's going to look like on your mobile device, your tablet, your desktop computer, which is really, really cool. Because I don't know about you guys, but a lot of the traffic that I run nowadays, like I spend several $1,000s a week on Facebook ads, and I'd say about 90 to 95% of it is all mobile. And so like when I was talking to our developers, like when we were building the software, I was like, hey, look, this has to be like mobile first, mobile focused, because pretty much everyone nowadays is like on social media or on Facebook or whatever on their mobile phone. So like if these landing pages weren't mobile responsive, then obviously it's not going to give you the type of results that you want. So yes, these are all 100% mobile responsive for you guys. Okay, cool. Can Arsenal do tracking like Google Analytics, Facebook Pixels, retargeting? Okay, so you can set up Google Analytics on every single page, guys. Yeah, like Arsenal can do tracking. You guys can go do like the customized stuff. So like this is a little bit more advanced. Like if you guys don't know about Facebook Pixels, retargeting, all that stuff, don't worry. Like this is not something that you need right from the get-go. But yeah, you can go through and it has like a header area. You can put in all those pixels to create your custom audiences. But also the nice thing is for everyone just getting started, Arsenal also does have its own internal tracking as well. So you guys can go see the conversion rates. So like how many people have hit your page, your landing page, how many people have become leads, and what percentage your pages are converting at. So you can do both basically. Okay, you can use Arsenal MKG's internal tracking, or you can set up your own customized tracking, but it's all definitely in there. All right. Okay. Will this work for my business? Okay, this is the best question, guys. So people always ask me, well, I have a brick and mortar business, or I'm a chiropractor, I'm a gym owner, or whatever, Then people ask me like, will Arsenal MKG work for me in my business? Okay, and then I ask them, this is my follow-up question. Okay, will your business benefit from more customers and more leads? And will your business benefit if you have the ability to have an easier way to communicate with your customers? Okay, and if the answer is yes to any of those, then the answer is obviously yes, you need Arsenal MKG, okay? And it'll work for you. All right, that's what Arsenal MKG does. It allows you to generate more leads, communicate with your leads and your customers, and be able to turn those leads into sales. All right, so pretty much It doesn't matter if you have a local business, brick and mortar, any of that stuff. It's going to work for you, and we teach you guys that inside of the Social Selling System Masterclass. Okay, good question though. Okay, I'm struggling with Facebook ads. Will you show us how to run Facebook ads? Yeah, guys. So, great question though. As part of the Social Traffic Secrets training, what I do is I dive deep into Facebook ads. Okay, so like I mentioned, I think just like a couple minutes ago, I currently spend several thousands of dollars per week on Facebook ads. So I'll show you guys all of my little tips and tricks and all the cool things that I've learned that work for me to go through and see like maximum success. Okay, so if you guys have tried Facebook ads before and you failed, or they didn't work for one reason or another like that, I'll show you the number one mistake that most people make who are not seeing results with Facebook ads. Okay, because the truth is, guys, Facebook is actually on your side, believe it or not. Okay, the more success you have on Facebook, the more you're going to spend your money on their advertising platform. And a lot of people kind of think it's the other way around. They think like, oh, Facebook's just trying to like grab my money. And I honestly, when I first started, I thought that kind of too. But the truth is, if you're like, let's say you're generating leads like at a really low cost per lead, you're going to spend a lot more money, right? And so Facebook loves that because you're spending more money on their advertising. So they're going to actually help you do their best to help you. But at the same time, you got to kind of help yourself and know some of the foundational strategies. And we cover that inside the Social Traffic Secrets, okay? Okay, and I think this is kind of a follow-up question. Looks like they're asking, where can I learn more about boosting posts? So yeah, so boosting posts, that's all about like Facebook advertising, Facebook ads. And honestly, boosting posts is one of my favorite ways to spend money on advertising on Facebook. And honestly, it's very effective if you do it correctly. Okay, and I know a lot of people that I talk to, they're like, you like boosting posts? And I'm just like, yeah, it's actually really great to get a maximum exposure. Okay, and it's a very simple, easy way to start out with your marketing budget. Okay, so I've got some detailed training on boosting posts inside the Social Traffic Secrets training, where I show you guys how to get started with Facebook advertising just by boosting your posts. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I break it down as simple and easy as possible, go through step by step, and show you guys everything that you need to do. Okay, so I'm just trying to see if there's any other. Okay, Nancy is saying, how am I notified that I have a lead? Do you send an email? Okay, great question, Nancy. Thanks for asking that. So yeah, as soon as you get a new lead, you can set it up. There's two ways to set it up in your back office. One, you can set it up to every single time you get a new lead, it instantly will send you an email, which a lot of people like that because they can call that person right away. And then some people like generate so many leads that they don't want to have like 100 or so emails a day coming in. That what they do is they set it to a preference where you can just have one email a day come in. So like at the end of the day, it'll just be like, hey, congratulations, you generated leads today, and then like you can go look and you'll see how many you got. So that's kind of like the two different ways of tracking. Or for some reason, if you wanted to shut it off completely, you could, but I don't think you would want to do that. And then those leads are all just in that Arsenal MKG dashboard that I showed you. There's on the left-hand side, there's a spot, and you can kind of see it. No, it's kind of too small, but anyway, there's a section right under the websites. It says leads, and then it'll have like their name, phone, email, which campaign they came from. And the cool thing too is it'll tell you the source. So it'll say like this person came from Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn. And so you can then go see how effective your marketing is on all of those different social networks, which is honestly really cool. So that's hopefully, Nancy, that answered your question there. All right. Okay, can I give my assistant access to use for me? Yeah, so like I understand, guys, like I'm probably a lot like some of you guys where you get really busy and it's sometimes hard. Like that's why we set up these automation tools where, like you can go set stuff up once and you can schedule out your social media posts. You set up your email marketing, your text marketing, your landing pages once, and then it's just like done and you can automate that whole process. But if you don't even have time for that, you could totally, like if you have an assistant or a tech person that you work with or whatever, and like I even said earlier, like even if you have like teenage kids or whatever, like they can jump on this training, go in there for you, set it up all for you, and so you don't have to mess around with it. I have no problem you giving them access to your account and going in and setting that all up for you. Okay, so anyway, I think that's pretty much wrapping up on the questions, guys, but we've got another 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So if you guys have any other questions, go ahead and type it in and let me know. And I'm here for you guys. But once again, guys, thank you so much for being on today. I really appreciate it. I really enjoy doing these trainings, and I hope that they're helpful for you guys. I hope you guys got some stuff out of it and that you guys picked up some cool tips. Brian, thanks again for being on. Thanks guys for all your comments and everyone jumping on. But yeah, like I said, like I really hope that these are helpful for you guys, because you know, I honestly, when I like hear like the stories about like Amy and Susie, all these people that we have, and when I hear about their success stories, that like really continues to motivate me to keep going and keep like working harder to make like our software better, our training better, and really just simplify it for you guys. Because like honestly, like that is where I get more of my joy, because like I'm at a point, I feel like in my business where like it's not really like, okay, the number of leads that I'm getting. I like to see like you guys having success. Okay, so that's really what gets me fired up and what gets me going at the end of the day. So anyway, guys, we got about 90 seconds left. I'll just do one quick last recap. I know you guys already know what's a part of this, but so when you guys invest today in this social selling system and go to yoursocialsystem.com to get started, you guys are going to get the Arsenal MKG software absolutely free for the next 6 months. And if you're one of the first 50, you're going to get it free for the first 12 months. You're going to get access to the Social Selling System Masterclass, the Social Traffic Secrets Training, the Invisible Selling Scripts, the Quick Start Templates, and it's all, of course, backed by 100% money back guarantee. And then, like I said, if you guys are one of the first people, first 50, you're going to get an additional 6 months to the Arsenal MKG software and be upgraded to one of those unlimited accounts like we talked about for a total value of $11,767. And you guys can get started today for just one single payment of $997. All right. So anyway, guys, like I said, thanks again so much for jumping on. If you guys have any further questions, if I can help out in any way, send an email to support@arsenalmkg.com, and either me or my support team will jump on that. And guys, whether you guys are jumping on and working with me in the future with this software and all that stuff, then or if you guys are kind of just doing your own thing, I wish you the best of luck with whatever you guys are doing, with whatever you guys decided to do. And for those of you guys who've already signed up and gotten started today, I really look forward to working with you guys. All right. So anyway, guys, thanks again so much for jumping on today. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. And I will talk to you guys later.